Hello, dear Taurus. If you're here today, it's not by accident. Something in your energy is shifting quietly. Slowly, but enough that your soul is asking you to pause. And this pause isn't about indecision. It's about creating space between you and the chaos. Between you and the weight of having to know everything right now. Today, the universe is gently asking you to slow down. Not because you're doing anything wrong, but because your body, your spirit, and your inner world need a moment to breathe. You've been pulled in different directions lately, managing responsibilities, answering to others, maybe even running from your own thoughts. But this is not a day for movement. It's a day for stillness, for listening to what you've been avoiding in the noise. You may find yourself surprised today by a message, a memory, or even the sudden appearance of someone from your past. Something or someone you thought had been closed for good might resurface in a way that tugs at your emotional edges. And while part of you may want to interpret it quickly, to categorize it, to make sense of it all, and file it away, this is not the moment for conclusions. It's not the moment for action. It's the moment for observation, for witnessing what arises without rushing to label it right or wrong, without trying to fix it or fix yourself. Just notice it. Let it unfold. This energy is not testing your strength. It's guiding you to a deeper layer of understanding. Patience will be your anchor. Not passive waiting, but the kind of patience that lets life reveal itself, one truth at a time. Trust that you are not stuck. You are being positioned for clarity, for healing, for alignment. And while nothing dramatic may happen on the outside, your inner landscape is rearranging in the most necessary way. So today, breathe slower, respond less, feel more, and know that the answers you seek will come not through force, but through presence. And while your inner world is quietly shifting, Taurus, your outer world, particularly your career, is beginning to reflect that transformation in subtle but powerful ways. You may not have noticed it yet, but the momentum is building. There's a quiet sense of progress in the air, the kind that doesn't come from dramatic announcements or overnight success, but from consistency, integrity, and the steady energy you've been putting out into the world. If you've been waiting on a response, whether it's a job offer, legal document, promotion, or even clarity around a professional project, you're not waiting in vain. Something is beginning to move behind the scenes. And soon, the confirmation you've been hoping for will come. Still, this isn't a solo climb. Today's energy also highlights the importance of connection, of letting the right people into your process. Collaborations, teamwork, and guidance from someone more experienced could be the very things that shift the trajectory of your career. Don't underestimate the value of leaning on a mentor or simply allowing others to help shape your vision. This isn't about proving you can do it all alone. It's about realizing that real progress often happens in community. You're not just building a career, you're learning how to lead from a place of trust, humility, and quiet confidence. And that is the kind of leadership that lasts. Financially, Taurus, the energy surrounding the 27th of July is stabilizing, deep, rooted, and unmistakably promising, with the moon moving through a grounded earth sign and harmonizing with Saturn. There's a clear call to take your long-term security seriously. This isn't the kind of luck that feels like a lottery win. It's the kind of abundance that shows up after months, even years, of showing up for yourself. The kind of fortune that doesn't glitter, but grows. You're being supported right now by cosmic forces that favor maturity, structure, and responsibility, particularly in how you handle money, property, and material stability. For many of you, this could be the time when a major financial decision presents itself, whether it's investing in real estate, committing to a savings plan, or finally saying yes to an opportunity that has the potential to pay off long term. And while you might feel a subtle sense of pressure, it's not about rushing into anything flashy. It's about aligning your choices with what you want to sustain, not just for today, but for the life you're building 5, 10, even 20 years from now. Your values are your compass. And if something doesn't align with them, no matter how tempting, it won't serve you. There's also a note of ancestral or generational energy in the air. Perhaps a conversation about inheritance, legacy, or family wealth is emerging. Maybe you're the one starting to think about what you'll leave behind, not just in assets, but in the way you live and teach others to live. This is a day to honor your past and invest in your future. Make room for blessings that come slowly, steadily, and with intention. Your lucky numbers today do: Shisen, Arshawul, Senshalu, Sushitsi, and 58 are not random. They are reminders that your luck is not a one-time event, but a pattern built over time. Keep going. The future is quietly forming in your favor. And when it comes to love, Taurus, today's energy is whispering, not shouting. It's not about grand gestures or passionate declarations, but about the quiet reassurance that something real is taking shape, even if you can't fully see it yet. If you're currently in a relationship, you might feel as though things are moving slowly. And that can be frustrating, especially when you crave certainty. But slow does not mean stagnant. In fact, this pace is giving your connection the chance to deepen in ways that quick intensity never could. The emotional foundation is being nurtured beneath the surface. One moment of honesty, one small act of care at a time. And even if it feels subtle, you're building something that can truly last. If you're single, there's a softness in the air around you today, an unseen presence that lingers just beyond the edge of your awareness. Someone may be holding space for you quietly, perhaps from your past, or someone who's admired you from afar but never found the courage to say it. This isn't about chasing after anyone. It's about allowing your presence, your authenticity, to gently draw the right connection in, and they will come closer. Not because you demanded it, but because your energy is finally ready to be met with something real. Today asks you to speak clearly, but not forcefully, to express your truth, but not in a way that pushes or performs. Your strength in love comes not from proving yourself, but from being yourself, confident, grounded, and unwilling to settle for anything that doesn't reflect your full value. Whether you're partnered or not, this is a time to let love grow naturally, without timelines or ultimatums, because the kind of love you're aligned with now, genuine, thoughtful, emotionally intelligent, only blooms when it's given the space to unfold. Let it. And as all of this unfolds, your heart deepening, your finances shifting, your career quietly rising, your body and mind are asking for something just as sacred: rest. Today's energy supports a gentle reset. Taurus, you've been carrying so much, even if you haven't said it out loud. And whether it's tension in your back, mental fatigue, or the quiet sense that something's off, your body is speaking to you. It's not demanding discipline or control. It's asking for care, not just surface-level self-care, but the kind that honors your physical vessel as a home, not a machine. You may feel drawn to slow mornings, walks without your phone, or even journaling about emotions you haven't given yourself permission to feel. Don't fight that urge. This is your nervous system reaching for balance. And sometimes, the greatest clarity, mental, emotional, spiritual, doesn't come from thinking harder, but from softening, from letting go, from choosing peace over performance. You don't need to be constantly productive to be progressing. The healing that's happening now may be invisible, but it's deep and it's real. In the same breath, your connections to family and close friends are being highlighted with quiet strength. There is love around you. Taurus, some of it spoken, some of it simply felt in presence and shared silence. Whether it's about resolving a family issue, supporting an elder, or just holding space for someone who doesn't know how to ask for help. Your role in the family is shifting towards stability and leadership, and you don't have to do it perfectly. Your consistency is the gift. Conversations about shared responsibilities, inheritance, or old wounds may arise, but they're arriving now because you are strong enough to face them with grace. And if you're wondering who's showing up in your orbit with ease right now, look toward the signs of Libra, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Aquarius, Pisces, and Leo. Each of these energies brings something you might be craving: emotional safety, grounded strategy, creative spark, or bold encouragement. You're not alone in this phase of transition. These signs can offer you meaningful support, reflection, or simply the reminder that you're seen in the places you often feel unseen. To stay anchored in all this change, surround yourself today with the color deep emerald green. It's more than a shade, it's a symbol of growth, of quiet resilience, of the kind of abundance that begins on the inside before it ever touches the outside world. Whether it's a scarf, a candle, or just a green space where you can sit and breathe, let this color remind you that you're not rushing toward life. You're allowing it to unfold in the way only you know how to receive it. So take your time. Taurus, everything is rising in its own rhythm, and you are exactly where you need to be. So, Taurus, as we close out today's reading, remember this: not every shift comes with thunder. Sometimes, the most powerful changes arrive quietly through a deep breath, a small decision, a moment of choosing yourself. You're not falling behind. You're aligning with your truth, with your timing, with the life that actually fits you, not just the one you've been trying to hold together. Whether it's love taking root slowly, finances beginning to flow more steadily, or your body calling for rest, you're being guided toward a softer kind of strength. One that doesn't shout to be seen but simply is grounded, steady, and quietly magnetic. So don't rush the next chapter. Just keep showing up for yourself, one honest moment at a time, and trust that what's meant for you is not only coming but arriving on time, exactly when you're ready to receive it. If this message spoke to your heart, don't forget to subscribe and stay with me. We walk this journey together, and I'll be right here reminding you to move gently, love fully, and never forget how powerful your stillness can be. Until next time, Taurus, stay rooted, stay open, and above all, stay true.